What's good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit. Y'all know what time it is, man. NoMercyTV.com. Make sure y'all check out the other YouTube. NoMercyTV Gaming, playing through video games, stuff like that. Battle rap time. Feel me? Shouts to Queen of the Ring. Shouts to Debo, Vague, Babs. Dope event tonight. You feel me? Watch the Throne 3. Had this stuff here and there, but we're gonna talk about it. First of all, it's a partial recap. You feel me? I didn't catch all the battles. I pulled up. I don't even know what time I pulled up, but I pulled up a little late. I actually was there, but it's just a couple battles I missed. Like one of the battles that went down was a surprise. K Prophet versus Zan. I actually pulled up right after that battle happened. And I was hearing people say K Prophet got crazy. You know, they saying she back on her shit. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, post like a or say a score because, you know, I didn't see the battle. So, you know, they were saying that was a good battle. They said Torture and RX was a good battle. I missed that one. But the battle, one of the battles that I did get to see in its entirety was Cheddar versus Mulatto Black. This battle was crazy. You feel me? This was a crazy battle. First round, Cheddar goes first. She wilding out the gate. You feel me? Cadence is up there, performance is up there, aggression is up there, the bars are up there. Then Mulatto goes. Out the gate, Mulatto had like 2 or 3 joints that were like back to back, like out the gate. I'm like, oh shit, Mulatto coming to fight. And the first round, I kind of edged it to Cheddar, but overall, you can kind of say that round's debatable. It can really go either way. You feel me? So I ain't even mad at, you know, however people call that round. Second round, I felt like Cheddar, she didn't keep with the same momentum she had in her first. Her second was still good, but I felt like Mulatto, you know, pretty much edged her out in the second. So I gave Mulatto the second round. And the third round, they both were fighting. They both, you know, had dry spots here and there. But I felt like Cheddar was more consistent in the third, so I gave her the third. So overall, I would say 2-1 Cheddar by an edge, but it was still like a very fire back and forth. And going into the battle, you know, because of Mulatto's history, I would have thought, you know, she would have came in, you know, not well prepared, but she was well prepared. Like, she didn't have a single stumble, slip, choke, nothing. Like, Mulatto was flawless. You feel me? Both of them were flawless. You know, and to me, that was the best back and forth for the night. I thought that was pretty much battle of the night. You feel what I'm saying? As far as, you know, the battles that I seen. You know, afterwards I had dipped out, went to go get me some food, came back, and I came back just in time for Couture and 40 Bars. Now, Couture went first. Her first was crazy. You feel me? Her first was crazy. 40 had a crazy first too. You feel me? But I felt like Couture got the first round. You know, second round, I gave the second to 40 clearly. Like, Couture was good, but 40, she just was like, she was bombing in her second round. You feel me? Her second round, she had a couple freestyles. She had a part in her second round that, like, towards the middle, I don't know if it was like a rebuttal or if it was intentionally thrown in there, but it came off like a rebuttal, you know. And I think that is what made it, you know, a little more explosive than what it was, because it seemed like it could have been a rebuttal, but it also seemed like it could have just been, you know, already in there to counter something that Couture said in her second. But it was crazy, man. You feel me? So going into the third, it was 1-1. You know, it was Couture first round, 40 second round. The third round, Couture gets in her bag with, you know how she always got a prop. She got to be, you know, some be on her showmanship shit. And the prop that she had in her third, I'm not going to spoil it, but it could have been way better. You feel me? Like, to have, like, if you're going to have all of those different elements in a prop, it has to be, like, each element at its best. You feel me? And it just, like, it wasn't that good. There was little moments here and there that were good, but aside from that, though, as a whole, it just fell flat. You feel me? And 40 just still came back in her third, just bombing. So, you know, I gave 40 the third. So, you know, I had Couture winning going into it, but wound up being 42-1. You feel me? That's how I'm calling it. What else got it? Oh yeah, Farrah and Misfit. That got announced. It's going down May 4th on Queen of the Ring. You know, it's one of the things that they just happened to announce. A lot of the Queen of the Ring girls had, you know, hopped in the ring, said they coming back. You know, C3 was there, Shayna Ashley, E Hart. Rex was in the ring. You know, looked like he about to take on somebody. So, you know, it looked like it's about to be a lot of dope Queen of the Ring matches coming up. So it's definitely seeming like, you know, the energy is back for Queen of the Ring where it needs to be. It's going to be a lot of dope matchups in the future. So, you know, I feel like it's kind of them getting the ball rolling and, you know, getting back to where they need to be. And like we said, like, May 4th, it's 2 months right around the corner. Misfit and Farrah. So, if, you know, they come in with a battle like that, y'all know the rest of the card going to be crazy. You feel me? And let's get to the main event. Miss Hustle versus New Jersey Twerk. Man. Now, I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. I didn't stay for the whole battle, but I'm going to tell you why. Hustle went first, right? Hustle was wilding in her round. You feel me? Now, with this being a one-round battle, two huge names, pretty sure they both got, you know, greatly compensated. I would think it's going to be one round unlimited. Turns out it was supposed to be one round, 5 minutes apiece. Now, Hustle goes, Debo's keeping time, and Hustle was wilding. You feel me? Like, she was shaking the room. Like, she tagged Farrah, and, you know, they pretty much announced that, you know, they back fucking with each other and that they're actually on Double Impact. Like, it was crazy. You feel me? Now, her round was fire. She's going off. Like, she's just going crazy. And Debo called time. I guess, you know, they were strict with the time constraints. And Debo called time. The crowd not having it. The crowd is like, yo, let her rap. Like, they start chanting, let her rap, let her rap. Like, you know, they was going in. I'm like, okay. So Debo decided to fall back, let her rap. And she actually got called time on when she was bringing a prop out. You know, a lab coat, a therapist type thing. So she do that, and she get time called on her again, and Twerk starts complaining. Now, this is where I'm at a crossroad, because it's like, on one end, it's like, it's just a rap battle. It's a one-rounder. Let her go. You feel me? But on the other hand, also understand business. And if y'all agreed on certain time limits, if the person that y'all have keeping the time is a respected person who knows how to keep time and they're doing their job right, then when they call time, it's time, man. You feel me? So, the second time Debo calls time on her, she still wants to keep rapping. Twerk start complaining. He start getting upset, and he's actually walking out of the ring. You understand? Like, he ends up, you know, outside the rope on the other side, literally about to walk off. So, it's a lot of back and forth. It's a lot of back and forth with Debo and Twerk, with Debo and Hustle. It's a lot of frustration in the ring. The fans is frustrated. I'm starting to get pissed because I'm like, yo, like, come on, man. It's just a one-rounder. It shouldn't be all this, you know, going on. And they finally get Hustle to agree to, you know, stop her round. But at the same time, Hustle was still pissed. You know, I'm pretty sure she had a lot to get off as far as material because, like I said, she was going off. The crowd was fucking with her. Damn near every bar was, you know, was landing. And this is her return. And even though it's a one-rounder, she's trying to get all her shit out. You feel me? And so she's frustrated that she has to cut her round. She's tight. She pacing back and forth. You know, at one point she sit down. The whole time the crowd is heckling and, you know, Debo's still trying to calm her down, and there's other people that's, you know, around the ring trying to calm her down and stuff, and it just doesn't work. You feel me? She's upset. She want to get her shit off. She can't, so, you know, she's upset. So they get to a point where Twerk is finally about to start rapping. After all the complaining he did and about to leave the ring and stuff, he come back in, he about to start rapping. Hustle gets mad and leaves the ring. So, at first, I seen her, you know, outside the ring. I'm thinking, you know, she pacing back and forth for a bit. They're going to talk to her and get her back in the ring. She leaves the building. She leaves the building. I'm like, yo, I'm not, you know, waiting. And plus, you know, I had other things to do afterwards. I had to get to work and all that. So, I'm like, yo, I'm not about to wait around. So, you know, I start making my way out the door. I'm calling the Uber and all that. And Hustle was just about gone. Like, she done damn near went to the car already. But Debo and Beasley, you know, they spent the corner, went to go get her. And when I was getting in my cab, Hustle was actually coming back towards the venue, like towards the venue doors. So she might have came back and, you know, the battle might have got back started. At least that's what I seen people saying. I seen people saying that the battle had, you know, continued, but, you know, my Uber's already there. You feel what I'm saying? And plus, it had already been, like, probably a good 10 minutes since, you know, Hustle had finished rapping. Probably more than that. You know what I mean? So, a lot of people was restless. People had been there all day. So, you know, there's some people that just, you know, was just bouncing. Was like, yo, I catch the shit on camera. You feel me? But, you know, it happens, man. It's one of those things where nobody's wrong, but literally everybody's right. Like, you know, Hustle on one hand, it's like, yo, just let me rap. On Twerk's end, it's like, yo, this is what we agreed to. You know, he was saying that they had went over that, you know, last night, like the night before the battle, they said they went over that the whole time stipulation. You know, Debo was properly keeping time. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you can't really fault anybody. You know, but stuff like that, man, when it's one round, especially with huge names like that, I think it should just be unlimited, man. I think it should just be unlimited. Especially, you know, they getting compensated, they getting paid. You know, just let them rap as long as they want to. You understand? It's a slippery slope with things like that. You understand what I'm saying? But, you know, it really just all comes down to business, communication. You know, nobody screens the artist bars. You know, nobody screens their bars, keeps time, or, you know, keeps time as far as their material. So it's like, they might have 5 minutes of material when they rehearsing, but, you know, when they're in that room spitting, a 5-minute round, especially if you bombing, a 5-minute round might turn to a 10-minute round. You feel me? So it's just one of those things, man. It's just, like I said, nobody's right. Like, Twerk wasn't wrong for, you know, complaining because, like you say, business is business. Hustle's end. It's like, yo, just, you know, let me get my shit off. And, you know, the fans, it also comes down to them because the fans are like, yo, let her rap. Like, If she was trash and, you know, wasn't spitting nothing worthwhile, then I'm pretty sure the fans would be telling her, yo, time, cut it, let Turk rap, whatever the case may be. But the fans wanted her to keep going. You understand? So it was just one of them things. And so I can't even properly really judge that battle because it was, you know, I'm not going to say it was cut short, but, you know, it was cut by discrepancy. You know, and I wasn't trying to really wait around for, you know, all that shit to get together. So I'll be interested to see how that battle look on camera. You know, but overall, for me, like, I enjoyed myself. You know, it was my first Queen of the Ring event. I had never been to a Queen of the Ring event before. And it was dope. You know, shout out to everybody I ran into in the building. It was wild love. You feel me? Debo, Clips, City, Beasley, Benji. It was a lot of people I was running into all night. You feel me? Red, Jay. You know, a lot of people was in the building. So, you know, it was a dope night. You feel me? I'll definitely be going to more Queen of the Ring events. The Farrah and Misfit joint, May 4th. I definitely want to pop out to that. So, you know, just expect to see me at more events this year, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm starting to get into the swing of going into more events. Going to battle rap events is making me realize again why I love battle rap. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's just like, when it comes, it's a huge difference between experiencing battle rap via the internet and actually going to events. And you people that just experience it online, y'all need to go to events, man, because it's a whole different feeling, and it'll actually help you appreciate battle rap way more. You feel what I'm saying? Because like y'all already know, I was in a slump when it comes to this battle rap shit at one point. Like, just a point where I really didn't even want to be involved with this shit. And when I look back at it, it was really just a whole bunch of internet bullshit and gossip, and, you know, just a whole bunch of stuff going on in this internet matrix. You know, and when you pop out to events in real life and you know, just see and understand different things, like, it's a whole nother conversation for another time. But, you know, going to events live is, you know, one of the reasons I had such positive energy with battle rap in the first place, to where, you know, it made me want to start a league. You know, and I'm starting to see why I wanted to. You feel what I'm saying? Just like I said, it's just something that inspires and motivates. Like, when you see the work up close, you understand what I'm saying? So overall, dope event. Shout out Queen of the Ring. Shout out Vague, Babs, Debo, everybody over there. Dope event. And I'm looking forward to the next one, man. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. Y'all holla at me, man. I'm out.